What's up? Are you ready for your glow up? Are you ready to glow up, show up, and blow up? Are you ready for your book to actually be an international bestseller? You ready? Are you ready to actually get on stage and tell your story? Are you ready for this? You got your big girl panties on, you got your boots on. Are you strapped up? This is something I want you to think about. This is what I talk to my clients about. This is what I talk to my authors about. My authors who are in my community, my subscribers who watch me on YouTube. This is the kind of thing I teach, because if you don't consider these questions, you will be caught off guard and you will be completely knocked off of your A game. And so I just started working with a new coach, and she's fire. And what she has done is she has completely lit my fire. My fire was already burning, but she's helped me take my game to the next level. She's helped me so much with my communication and just my glow up and my show up and my shine. And so I want to pass this energy. I want to transfer this energy over to you. I want you to listen, and I want you to grab your pen and your paper, because you're going to be taking a ton of notes. I'm going to be breaking down 5 things that you need to be ready for when it's time for your glow up. And I'm going to tell you 3 things, 3 indicators that are going to show you that you're not ready yet. Okay? Because you got to be ready for this. And let me put my little ticker up here. So if you have any questions, you can subscribe to my channel. Let me just show you my channel. There we go. Boom. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you love this kind of content and you want more of this conversation, go over to YouTube and type in Your First Book 101. You will see my smiling face, and just go ahead and click subscribe and hit that notification bell, so every time I upload a new video, you will get notified. And I upload videos at least 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes every day if I get super ambitious. So let's talk about this. Are you ready for your glow up? I work with people who are ready to write their books. Like, they've had it. It's been sitting on the computer forever, and nobody has ever seen it. And when they come across me, they're like, oh, shoot, she can help me. She can help me. Like, people who run across me, they know that they know that they know that they know that I can help them. But it's just a matter of, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to give you some information tonight that's going to let you know that you're ready. And I'm going to give you an invitation. If you are ready, I'll give you an invitation to work with me. If you are not ready, I'm going to give you some resources so you can continue your journey. Because your book is going to get done. If God has put on your heart, excuse the noise, my window is open and I'm leaving it open because I like the fresh air. But in with the fresh air are noises from the city. Because I am in the beautiful city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, PA. And so you will hear some buses outside my window. You will hear some sirens outside the window. So just be ready for that. All right. So for those of you that are just coming across me, welcome to my world. I call this LTTV. My name is Latasha LT Jimerson. I'm an author, teacher, book coach, and motivational speaker. I help people write their books in 90 days or less with minimal stress, so that they can get on stage and sell their books in the back. And so that they can also get paid to speak, coach, and teach, because that's what I do. When I wrote my book in 2017, I had no idea what was going to happen. I knew I was pregnant with the idea. I knew I had it inside of me, but I didn't know how to get it out, and I didn't know what to expect afterwards. So let me just give you a little bit about what happened to me and just think about your journey and the path that you're on, because you really need to know. You really got to have a visual in your mind as to what it is that you want to happen with your life. Because whatever you put to paper and whatever you commit to putting out of your mouth, right? The words that you speak out of your mouth and the words that you write on paper, those are the things that are going to happen to you. Those are the opportunities that are going to happen for you. And so you start to be very careful and very mindful of the words that come out of your mouth and the things that you write down. Okay? Because you're constantly manifesting something. Are you manifesting something that you like, or are you manifesting something that you don't like? You are the judge of that. I am not a judge. I am not here to judge, criticize. I'm not here to give you advice. I'm not even here to help you change anything. That's on you, right? So go ahead. If you are in my Facebook family, go ahead and give me some hearts. What's up, Facebook family? If you are in my Facebook groups, give me 2 hearts. Heart, 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 heart. Okay. If you're in my Facebook groups, because I'm live streaming in my Facebook groups. If you're on LinkedIn, hello, LinkedIn. What's up? If you're on my YouTube channel, thank you. I appreciate you. And if you are on Twitter, aka X, what's up? What's up? We talking about glow up, show up for the blow up. Okay, are you ready for this? See, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. That's why I was pregnant for 12 years, because I was scared and I knew I was afraid of success. I knew it. I knew I wouldn't be able to handle the haters. I knew I wouldn't be able to handle the super fans. I knew I wasn't going to be able to handle unsolicited advice. I knew I wasn't going to be able to handle people in my face. I knew I wasn't going to be able to handle it. That's why I procrastinated so long, because I knew what God had inside of me. And I wasn't ready to unleash. And then, you know, like, you're pregnant for so long, you can't touch your toes. You can't drive your car. You can barely sit. You can barely sleep. It's super uncomfortable. So if you've been pregnant for 12 years with your book, like me, oh my gosh, I love you. God bless you. I pray for you. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. And if you're in here watching me live, I want to shout you out. Type your name in the comments so I can see. I'm using my amazing StreamYard account. I love StreamYard. I love StreamYard. But I can't see y'all. That's one thing about StreamYard. I don't know who's here, and I don't know what platform you're on. So if you could just put your name and what platform you're on, I can shout you out, boo. And my replay family, thank you, replay family. Just put hashtag replay. Let me know when you are watching this so that I can respond to the comments. I go back and I respond to all the comments, and I appreciate y'all. I love the fact that you are always engaging. Like, the people in my tribe, y'all show up. You are engaging. You are commenting. You are sharing my stuff and reposting. Like, I love y'all. I can't do this without y'all. So thank you. Hey, Antoinette Bell. What's up, beautiful queen? I'm so glad you're watching. Thank you so much. You're in here. You're up in here. Yes, you got to show up. You got to show up so you can grow up and get your glow up. Okay? You got to show up for yourself. You can show up for him, her, and them. That's fine. But when it's time to show up for you, you better show up for you too, boo. Okay? All right. So here's what happened to me on my journey. And here's the thing that I wasn't ready for. So I wrote my memoir in 2017 and I put it out, and I just threw it out, and I was like, I hope nobody reads this. Okay, God, I'm doing what you told me to do, but I hope no one reads it. Like, I literally was thinking that. And then people started reading it and reviewing it and talking to me about it and asking me questions. I can't wait for the writing clinic. Yes, it's this evening. We actually start in about an hour and a half. actually, wait. We start in 2 hours because it's right now it's 5:30, almost 5:30. It's going to be 7:30 tonight Eastern. I'm going to open up the Zoom room at about 7:20. So it's going to be amazing. And I see a couple other people watching. Thank you, Antoinette Bell. Who else is watching me live? Put your name in here so I can shout you out. Antoinette Bell is one of my clients. She's coming out with a book this year. 2024 is her year of more. She's getting ready to get it done. I'm so proud of her. No, but like I was so scared. Like I just put the book out. I threw it out and I was like, I hope nobody sees it. And then people started calling me, asking me if they could interview me. And I was like, for why? Like, why do you want to interview me? I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just a teacher. At that time, I was I in middle school? I think I was transferring. No, I had already transferred from middle school to high school. So I was a high school history teacher at that time. And I also taught English, psychology, financial literacy, which was actually my favorite class, financial literacy. I think I learned more than the kids. But anyway, I wasn't ready. Like I threw it out and I was just kind of hoping and wishing and praying that like nobody would read it, but people started reading it, and people in my school district who were my colleagues and coworkers started reading my story. And it was kind of embarrassing because I talked about a lot of stuff that happened to me as a kid, a lot of things that I had to overcome. It was really kind of dark because there were some dark times with me dealing with being clinically depressed. There were some dark issues, and I went deep into, I went deep into how I started changing my life and changing my lifestyle and becoming a different person and learning how to live for myself and to be happy and find joy. And the way that I found joy was through writing, and it was through expressing myself through the written word. And so that's what I'm all about. Tonight is our writing clinic. I created it for people who are writers, but you do everything else except write. You don't have time to write. Like, that's how I was. I was like, I don't have a play. I don't know. Like, it was just me. And I wish I would have had a space to go that had like a support group of people who love to read and write. And so that's what I created for my tribe. And so if you are looking for a community like that, you need to be a part of the writing clinic that we're having tonight. In 2 hours from now, I'm going to be opening up my Zoom room, and we're going to be writing for 2 hours, and we're going to be digging deep. We're going to be digging deep, and we're going to be pulling some things out. We're going to be processing some stuff. Like, you don't have to share if you don't want to share, but the people who share get breakthroughs right there in the room. So that's just a little bit about me. A little bit more about me is I've published 8 books. 2 of those books are anthologies that I worked on with other public speakers and other teachers. Those 2 books that were anthologies actually went bestseller on Amazon during the first 7 days of them being published in the month of February and March 2021. And so if you type in my name, you can type it in Google and you can put best-selling books of 2021. You will see 2 books that I produced with other people. And so, I mean, the doors just opened up to me for so many opportunities. The first thing I was able to do is to be interviewed with people on their podcasts. And one of my coworkers actually interviewed me for a psychology class that she was taking. She needed a case study on someone managing depression. And so I was her case study. I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. She's like, can I cite from your book? And I was like, wow, okay. I feel privileged and honored that you would cite from my book. Like that was huge for me. Absolutely huge for me. That was a very important question for me because I didn't ever see myself as someone being worthy of being cited or quoted. Right. So that was amazing. The other thing that happened was I was invited to go sell my books in libraries. I was like, I get to do this? Like, people found out I was an author and they were like, yeah, we were having author events and we want you to come over here and speak and we want you to sell your books. We'll give you a table. And I was just like, why is this happening to me? Like, why? What's going on? And it was just because I was obedient to what God wanted me to do. And I just went ahead and moved forward, put that book out, and I learned how to start saying yes. Even when I wanted to say no, I started saying yes. All right, let's go. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Right. And I just had to get out of my head and I had to just stop overthinking and overstressing and believing that I couldn't do it and thinking about, well, what if this doesn't happen and all these negative things? No, what if it does? How about that? Right. So then people, after they wanted to interview me and invite me to show up at these places, these venues, then it was like people were asking me, well, can you show me how to write a book? Can you tell me? And I was like, okay, let's go meet for coffee. Let's talk about this. I was so naive. I had no idea this was called coaching. I was just sitting down having coffee and talking. And multiple people would come back and they'd say, well, I have a book for you and I signed it for you and I want to meet you. And I want to give it to you. What's your address? And I'm like, my address? What? Person after person after person after person after person. And I was like, okay, here's my address. And they would show up with their book, with it signed and give it to me. And I'm like, this is amazing. What's up? Like, how did you do that? And they're like, you explained to me what to do. I did it. And here we go. And I'm like, wow. Whoa, that's pretty freaking powerful. So then the summertime came and I never taught during the summer in the public school. I always stayed home with my kids and hung out and did whatever I wanted to do in the summer, like sleep, stay in the bed with my pajamas on. That's literally what I was doing. I thought to myself, I should probably create an online course because then I could serve people, but I don't have to go have coffee with everybody. I can just kind of stay here in my pajamas and sleep. Relax, right? And so I started creating online courses and I got so obsessed with online courses. I created 25 online courses in like 2 years because I just did this during the summer, during the winter break, during, the holiday breaks, all the different breaks that we have. I was just constantly creating courses. And so I was just like, this is fun. I just started having fun. And I realized that a lot of teachers have fun creating content. It's amazing and beautiful. It's like an obsession. When you create one course, you're like, ooh, I wonder if I could create another one. Ooh, I wonder what this one is. You go into course creation mode and you kind of really get like stuck in a hole until somebody comes and plucks you out. Like my kids had to pluck me out. Like, come on now, I need you to come out of here. So I came out of course creation mode and I finally surrendered to the idea of being a coach. And so that is what I do today. That is the love of my life. It is what I do better than anything else on earth, right? My heart is so big and so expansive for people. And I focus on authors because I believe that your words can change the world. Your words can change people's minds and shift people's hearts. Your words are so powerful that they can literally tear someone down or build someone up. I choose to build people up. And so let's talk about your glow up. Let's talk about your glow up. Are you ready? Here's how you can get ready. And here's how to know if you're not ready. Okay. So let me go through this. First of all, let me just tell you that you are not ready if you do these three things. Number one, you are not ready for your blow up, glow up, show up if you never answer your phone. Okay. And that goes for phone, email, DM. There are so many people reaching out to you for so many opportunities. And I'll be honest, some of them are straight up scammers. Some of them are straight up imposters. Some of them are just straight up BS. But you won't know until you pick up the damn phone. Okay? You won't know what opportunities are waiting for you until you pick up the damn phone. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. If it's somebody there to waste your time, you let them know. I don't have time for you to waste my time, so please don't call me again. Okay? But you got to go through those conversations in order to get to the conversations of, oh, so-and-so, we saw your book and, we were hoping that you could come over here and speak at this event. And, we're probably going to have 100 people and we'd love to buy 100 of your books. What? You're never going to get to that conversation if you don't pick up your damn phone. So that's number one, pick up your damn phone. Number two, you don't go out to networking events, right? You got to go out to networking events. You got to get out of your city. You got to get out of your state. You got to get out of your local community. You got to get out. Zoom school was cool. We're out of Zoom school. It's time to go actually meet people, shake people's hands, give people hugs, talk to people. I was in Atlanta a few weeks ago, and I got a chance to meet a beautiful woman who coordinated this event. I was a sponsor. I was one of her sponsors of her event, and it was amazing. It was awesome. I hadn't been to Atlanta since 1995 when I was in college, and I went to college in Louisiana. And so I told her, I said, this is a beautiful opportunity. This is an amazing opportunity to go to Atlanta. And I was like, this city is awesome. I stayed at a hotel right by the airport. And I mean, everybody was so hospitable to me, so amazing. From, the people at the airport to the Uber drivers, to the people at the hotel, to the people at the venue, to the people at the event, the event coordinator, her spouse. We sat down and we talked for hours. And it was amazing. And I gave them a free gift, one of my journals that I just created. And so I was able to give, and I was able to receive, and I was able to check out Atlanta. And I actually stayed an extra day because I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay an extra day. I just feel like it. I want to have a day just to myself. And that's what I did. And it was awesome. Before that, I was in Iowa. Before that, I was on the West Coast in Vegas. Before that, I was in California, right? Now I'm in Philadelphia. I ain't got no problem getting on a flight. About to catch another flight? I have no problem. If it's a good cause and I am open and available that day, I will go. And I'm very spontaneous and flexible too. Because sometimes there's people that we need to meet that are going to take us to the next level. And so go, okay? Go. If somebody invites you somewhere and you're available and it's in alignment with your cause, go, okay? Number 3, you ain't ready for the glow up because you don't ask for help. And when people offer you help, you don't take it. All right. So answer your damn phone, go to the damn networking events and ask for help. Those are the 3 things that if you're not doing those things, you ain't ready for your glow up. And that's okay. If you ain't ready for the glow up, stop lying and telling people that you are ready for the glow up. Just admit you're not ready yet. You ain't there yet. You're not there yet. And that's okay. All right. Now, for those of you that are there yet, these are the things that you need to know. There's 5 things you need to know about the glow up. Because when my book came out, I wasn't ready for all the shenanigans. but I overcame the shenanigans. And now I'm here to help you. So, number one, get ready for the haters, sipping on haterade. There's always going to be somebody out in the world who's saying negative things about you and telling other people things about you that are not true. You just need to hold your value and know your worth and get your journal and talk about all your feelings in the journal. Okay? That's it. You come across you come across a hater, you don't need to respond to them. All you need to do is just write a letter in your journal. You can write them a nice little letter in your journal about how you feel about them hating on you, and then move the hell on. Don't give them any energy. Number two, get ready for unsolicited advice. When people see that you're successful, they want to get on your bandwagon and they want to give you a whole bunch of unsolicited advice. Just say thank you and smile and keep it pushing. You don't have to agree. You don't have to disagree. Just smile and say thank you and keep it pushing. That's it. Number three, get ready for super fans. There will be people who absolutely love you and they will consume all of your content and they will buy everything you got. So be ready for that and just be ready to fall in love with your super fans and be ready to say thank you, I appreciate you, and smile and keep it pushing. Okay. Number four, be ready to build your team. Of course, you got to have a team of people that you trust. That includes you hiring people to protect you from scammers, to be your eyes and ears online, to be your coach, to be your advisor, right? You got to hire people to be a part of your team, and don't be afraid to invest at a high level, because there are professionals who do what you can't do. And if you try to do it, you're going to mess yourself up. Okay. And number five, you got to figure out who you can trust. How do you know you can trust someone? Because God sends them to you. You just constantly keep seeing this person. You keep hearing their name. You keep running across their ads, right? You keep being in their world for some reason. That means you need to go on and hire that person, because God sent them to you. Okay. Whatever dreams you have, there's always going to be somebody who's already accomplished that dream. And so you need to go follow them, research, do your homework on them, interview, have a conversation, sit down, and do what you got to do. And that's it. That's all. That's how you're going to know if you're ready for your glow up. If you're not ready for your glow up, stop lying. Just be honest and let people know, look, this is where I'm at right now. I'm right here. I'm comfortable in my little box. Don't come over here calling me and asking me to do something extra, because I like my 9-to-5 job and I'm happy where I'm at. I'm doing what I'm doing. And that's fine. But if you're somebody who's ready and you're like, I gotta, like one of my clients told me 2 weeks ago, she said, I'm tired of doing this and doing that. She said, I'm ready to make an investment. I'm ready to invest in my dream. I said, oh, let's go. We were just having a conversation and she was like, I'm ready to do this, coach. Let's go. Let's do this. I was like, all right, boom, let's move forward. She was like, I'm ready to make an investment. I'm ready to stop playing games, stop wasting time, energy, and money on all these different programs. Let's go. And so if you're that kind of person, you're like, I'm done with all of the nonsense and the shenanigans. I'm ready to actually get laser focused and get my book done, period. And I'm not trying to take 5 years. I'm not trying to take 3 years. How about 3 months? If that's you, you could be my next client. It don't take us 5 years to get a book done. It don't take us 3 years to get a book done. How about 3 months? We get that book done fast so you can move on to the rest of your life. We get your book done so you can get that out. We get you on stage so you can start speaking. We get you into workshops so you can start teaching if you're not already a teacher. If you're already a teacher, we can get you so much more money than what you're getting right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need to be teaching for your own brand and not that organization. But some of y'all ain't there, and you ain't there yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. But for those of you that are already, you're like, I need to be teaching for my own brand. I need to be talking about my own gifts. I need to be doing my own purpose and elevating my own personality. Like, I have content that people need to know about. If that's you and you're ready, you got your book idea and it's ready. You got your manuscript already done and it's ready. You've already been speaking for free and you're tired of that. You've already been teaching for low wage and you're tired of that too. Whoa, let's go. You need to book a call with me. You need to reach out with me. Matter of fact, if you're ready, I'm going to go ahead and put up this next banner. I'm going to get rid of this banner because if you're ready, you don't even need to go to YouTube because you've already done the research. So if you're ready, go ahead and contact me through my email, contact@LatashaJemersonLibrary.com. Let's talk about how you and I can work together, how I can support you, how I can help you build your brand, build your book business around your ideas and your personality, and create the type of income and impact that you want in the world and help you make your dreams come true. That's what writing is all about. That's why we are meeting tonight. We meet every other Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern to 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And we write the vision and make it plain so that he who sees it can run with it. You don't know what your dream is because you haven't sat down long enough to write it out. I just bought a new journal last week because I fill up journals so fast. You should be writing so much that your hand hurts. Because when you really get into prayer and meditation, and you really get into these scriptures and you start learning what it is that you're supposed to be doing, what it is that God has for you, when you start understanding your purpose, you won't waste time watching TV, watching the news. You won't have time for that. When you really start getting about the business of your life, you won't have time to be on the phone gossiping with people that ain't got nothing better going on for their lives. You won't have time to respond to the haters. You won't have time to be sitting listening to gossip. You won't have time when you really get into what you're supposed to be doing. But you need to understand what your purpose is. And the only way you're going to know what your purpose is if you get out the pen and the paper and you start writing. What are we writing, LT? The ideas that are in your mind. Well, I don't know what ideas. Okay, so you need some prompts to kickstart you into action. And I have a ton of prompts for you. Tonight, I think I'm going to throw out 5. And I'm going to have 5 different people share what they wrote in response to my prompt. And it's a time writing. You only get 5 minutes to write for each prompt. And the reason why I do that is because stop overthinking, second guessing. Stop doing that. If I only give you 5 minutes, you got to lickety split. Write it. Hurry up. You don't have time to edit and to filter. We're not filtering. No. Whatever comes up, comes up. A lot of people don't write because they don't want to see what comes up. And so you stuck in your own head. You stuck in your own rut. Nothing I can do for you. Okay, but if you're ready and you're willing and you're able, get into the room tonight. The writing clinic is going to be on fire as always. Send me an email and say, hey, Coach LT, I really need to get into that writing clinic every other Thursday. And I need to be around other writers who can inspire me and lift me up and help me stay motivated. Okay. If that's you, email me. If you're like, you know what, I don't even really need the writing clinic. I just need to hire you to help me get this book out so I can move on with the rest of my life, email me. You might be somebody that already has a book out. You already created a book. You already have a business. You're already successful. You're already happy. You're already moving and shaking and making shit happen. But sometimes you got questions. I got people that like to ask me questions 24/7. If that's you, you need to join my membership community. It's a mentorship program. It's only $99 a month, and you can ask me unlimited questions about your book and your business and your brand and how to take your life to the next level so that you can be all that you can be and more. All right. So if you know that's you already have a book, you didn't write your book with me. You got your own business going on, but every once in a while, you just need to pick someone's brain who's been in the publishing industry for 7 years or more. You need to be in the mentorship program. So send me an email that says mentorship. I need mentorship. Okay. If you want to get into the writing clinic tonight, send me an email that says writing clinic, and I'll send you the link for that. If you know that you want to be a part of my 90-day coaching program and you want to get your book baby out, you want to stop being pregnant, then just send me an email that says stop being pregnant. And I'll send you the information that you need to book a call with me. And we'll get this party started. All right. You have a wonderful day. Have an amazing weekend. Make your life phenomenal. Hang out with some really cool, positive people. Go love on your family, right? Stay connected to mom and them. Go hang out with your daddy. If you still have your daddy around, your mama's around, your grandparents are around. Enjoy these people while they're here. Give them, what do they say now? Give people their flowers while they're alive. Give people their flowers while they're alive. I got a chance to watch the Bob Marley movie last weekend with my mama and my auntie and my step pappy. And it was fun. It was awesome. We were just enjoying each other's time, enjoying the movie, enjoying the food. Of course, you know, I came out feeling about 5 pounds heavier because my mama was cooking. But it's a beautiful life, man. It's a beautiful journey. It's an awesome opportunity just to be alive and to witness the things that God has set before us. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for watching me live. Thank you so much for watching me on the replay. Thank you for sharing my content with other people. I appreciate you. Thank you for engaging and liking and sharing and clicking that notification bell and all of the amazing things that you do to uplift me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Love you. Bye.